and welcome to another edition of the Sports Block. We are live here at Middle Creek High School for the matchup between the Lady Imps of Cary and the Lady Mustangs of Middle Creek High School. Starters for the Mustangs tonight, we've got number 5, Ashley Schenk.
Also starting at guard, number 2, Betsy Dorr.
Number 10, Betsy Dorr, who is actually back from a concussion this week. She's out last week with a concussion, so it's good to see her back in the lineup. We got number 15, Sydney Smith, who's one of our top scorers for the Mustangs, along with Betsy Dorr and Ashley Schenk. Got number 30, Atiana Miller, who came off a great game last week. And last but certainly not least, we've got number 32, Kimmy Pittman. She's absolutely a force to be reckoned with down low. She just, in a couple games, she's been troubled with fouls, so she's got to limit those tonight if she wants to stay on the floor. Real quick, I'm Kevin Brunson. I'll be running play-by-play. I'm joined with Tucker Penny and a great welcome to Mike Calderaldi, who's back at the Creek to help us out with the Sports Block tonight.
Thank you very much. How you guys doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's going to be a good game tonight. I saw in warm-ups, Cary actually had some really good shooters out there, but Middle Creek coming out with Betsy Dorr, Sydney Smith, and Ashley Schenk, all top 3 leading scorers for the Mustangs. So Cary's going to have to play some good defense tonight if they, if they want to stay equal with Middle Creek.
We're just about ready for the tip-off here. Number 15 for Middle Creek and number 31 for Cary.
Middle Creek's going to take control of the ball right off the bat. Try to work the ball down low. Get the ball back out to Ashley Schenk. Going to try to get something open. And Mustangs have really proved that once they get the ball down low, they can create a lot of scoring drives. Last week we saw Kimmy Pittman and Sydney Smith really getting into the action down low, getting some big numbers. But Leesville actually adjusted their defense to deal with the down low pressure and force Middle Creek to take some more 3-pointers. That maybe they not want to shoot. There you see Ashley Schenk knocking down a big 3 in the corner.
First points of the game so far.
That for both teams, the height is pretty similar. You got
not much of a size advantage. Kimmy Pittman's probably one of the biggest on the floor right now. Last year we had Vanessa Pitts, who unfortunately transferred out and went to Clayton. Just some issues she was having. But yes, we're definitely missing her size down low. But Kimmy Pittman and Sydney Smith have really, filled the gap there for the Mustangs. Loose ball rebounded by Sydney Smith. She's going to get it to Miller to set up the offense. Schenk finds Smith cutting for easy 2 points, putting the Mustangs up 5-0 here early.
The quick buckets are what's working out right now. Do a little pick and roll and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's always the simple plays that seem to work for any team, really. Just run the simple plays and you'll get some scoring.
If you just get the basics down, it makes a huge difference in the long run.
Sydney Smith trying to fight for position down low. Mustangs are going to swing it around the key. Loose ball. Betsy Dorr tried to drive, nothing going. Gets the ball to Pittman. Easy 2 points. Like I said, Mustangs are just going to stay with the down low pressure and force Cary to adjust their defense. There's always a special defense that a team likes to run. They're used to it. They're comfortable with it. Middle Creek just wants to get them out of sync.
Cary's definitely playing aggressive too. I noticed even with the JV team, there was a lot of shoving going on.
travel is going to be called on Sydney Smith. Here early, we've seen a very well drawn up play by Coach Petty for the Mustangs, where Sydney Smith actually inbounds the ball and just takes off running down the court, beating her defender, and just getting an easy lane to go through and get a good layup. So we're going to get a foul on number 5, Ashley Shink for the Mustangs, her first tonight.
You know, that's what's going to work out, though, the quick, fast break points. That's why you have a 7-2 lead already. What'd you think of that travel call, though?
I agree with it. She took two steps to the side, so indeed it was a travel. She knows what she did wrong. Had she, made one dribble, it would have been an easy 2-pointer. But I think she just kind of got a little anxious.
It was critical.
Being wide open.
It was critical also since it was right off the steal, so that would have been a big turning point.
Ball's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Ashley Shink. Ball's going to stay with the Imps.
Well, definitely both teams are playing man-to-man coverage, and it looks like it's working out better for Middle Creek, obviously.
Yeah, like you said about the size, there's really no size advantage, so it's going to make playing defense a whole lot easier.
Maybe Kimmy, but it's not like, it's only a couple inches. It's not like a big difference.
It looks like an offensive foul is going to be called on Middle Creek. Number 10, Betsy Dorr with her first foul. And get a substitution for Cary. Number 22, Kiara Mason is going to check in for number 20, Natalie Shearwood. Ashley Shink almost coming up with the turnover. The jump ball is going to stay with Cary, so they get another shot. Middle Creek's defense playing the man is very, very effective right now.
Jump ball on the play.
It's going to be Middle Creek's ball. Sydney Smith really showing her aggressiveness tonight. Door's going to swing it to Miller. Back out to Shink as the offense gets set. Good screen by Sydney Smith, but just a miscommunicated play from Shink to Dorr. Tried to find Dorr down low, but just a misread pass.
Same with that one.
Once again, another Cary turnover is going to give the ball to Middle Creek. Just under 4 minutes left. Middle Creek still holds a 5-point lead over the Imps.
Besides the quick and basic plays, another thing that's going to impact the game a lot is turnovers, because if you get the ball more, then more baskets, and that affects the outcome of the game big time.
Yeah, it kind of goes for all teams. If you limit turnovers, it's going to be a much more equal game on the scoreboard. And it's the last thing the team needs is an excess amount of fouls and turnovers, giving their opponent more chances to score. Kindred attempted the three-pointer, shot off the mark. Good defense by Atiana Miller. The ball's going to go out of bounds on Betsy Dorr. Sydney Smith would have liked a foul call on that. No whistle blown, so once again, yet another turnover for the Mustangs.
I truthfully thought it was a foul too, but apparently not. The refs just didn't see it.
Cary's going to fight down low for an easy bucket of their own. Moments ago, number 25, Bree McCrimmon checked into the game for the Mustangs, and she's definitely one of our highlight players also.
Turnover, and Cary gets the ball, and it results in a bucket by number 30.
So we're going to get a quick timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. You know, so far, Mike? What have you seen that's really stood out for the Mustangs?
Well, definitely the first couple of possessions, they were quick to the point, little pick and roll action, quick boom boom buckets, and now it's looking like it's going the opposite direction. It looks like Cary's doing the same thing, but it's just like the defense isn't getting set. That's the issue for both teams.
Yeah, for
because there's a lot of smacking going on too, a lot of fouls.
A lot of fouls. Some not called, but Cary really has adjusted to the pick and roll style offense that Middle Creek's running. So maybe that's why Coach Petty called a timeout. Called a timeout to change up the offense a little bit.
And plus, Cary hasn't committed any fouls yet in this quarter, while Middle Creek has committed 3 already.
That's a great point. Middle Creek, fouls don't always show the aggressiveness side, maybe discipline side of a team. Because Cary, they're playing great defense without fouling, so they're very, very disciplined on the defensive side.
No kidding.
Well, there's your first foul.
It always works out how we say something and then it happens right after.
Now it looks like they're mixing around from zone to man, so that's what I think helping them out right now. They changed it up a little bit because they got their tallest player. It looks like number 30 just playing down low, holding the fort.
Number 31, Whitney Coleman, running the length of the floor to get a good layup, giving Cary the first lead tonight.
With just under 2 minutes in the quarter, Cary is winning 8-7.
Jump ball, possession arrow points to the Imps. Once again, a foul could have been called on the shot by Miller. The refs obviously seeing no foul, but you can't always get the calls you want.
Been miscommunication by the Imps, but they get the ball back, so.
I think that's the main issue, though, with Cary right now. They're having a lot of miscommunications with inbounding the ball and stuff, and there's a lot of yelling going on.
Not to mention the passing also. That has been
McCrimmon's going to spot up. Shot no good. Cary looks to run. That's mainly where their points have been coming from tonight, is fast breaks.
Number 31 to Cary takes a shot, but it's no good. Middle Creek ball. The ball bounces just off the knees of number 10 for Middle Creek, and it's Cary ball now.
Travel. It's going to be called on number 24, Ashanti Kindred. And I was really expecting Cary to hold the ball for the last few seconds of the quarter. Seeing as they're up, they don't want to give Middle Creek the momentum, getting a scoring play here at the last of the quarter. They'll have the momentum going into the second quarter. Just strange that they, rushed a shot.
Turnovers will change this game in a huge impact since.
We're getting a foul called on number 24, Kindred, for Cary, her first tonight. Chink's going to find Dora in the corner. Puts up a shot.
5 seconds to go in the quarter. And that's the end.
So at the end of the first quarter, Middle Creek has a 1-point lead. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Walk. We'll be right back. And we're back, just about to start the second quarter tonight. Middle Creek still holds a 1-point lead over the Imps, leading 9-8. And I really don't expect Middle Creek to change anything here. They've been very effective so far. They just need to limit the turnovers. Luckily getting that ball back. So I believe there's a foul on the play.
It's a shooting foul for Middle Creek.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Walton for Cary. It will send number 25, Bree McCrimmon, to the line to shoot 2.
And the first shot's up, and it's good. Number 31 is subbing in for number 10 on Cary.
McCrimmon gets both shots to go, pushing the lead to 3 for Middle Creek. Middle Creek still in a man-to-man style defense. Like I said, I don't really expect them to change much. Betsy Dorr coming down with a great rebound. Number 21, Ayana Ali for Middle Creek. She's only a sophomore playing on the varsity level along with Holly Height. Both sophomores playing varsity basketball this year.
That's something you have to look out for.
Yeah, obviously being a sophomore playing varsity, she's got some good talent. And Middle Creek just working the ball around, looking for the best shot, and they get it with McCrimmon's. Coach Petty's very happy the way his team's been playing so far. Not being selfish with the basketball. We've seen a couple times maybe Shink or Dorr could have put up an easy shot, but they worked really hard for an easier basket. Helping the team out.
Give and go on Cary, goes for the basket. Number 31 scores.
And just like that play, for a good example, Kimmy Pittman had a really easy shot opportunity. Could have spun and made an easy layup, but she found Betsy Dorr cutting in. Had she not been fouled, the layup would have been good.
And I think that's what Petty's telling her right now. If you have a clear shot, take it.
Dorr's first shot is no good. You almost have to think that, coming off a concussion, hadn't been able to practice very much. She's going to be a little rusty on the free throw line.
Second shot's good though.
Middle Creek's definitely dominating the second quarter, coming out strong. They're up by 4 right now with a 14-10 lead.
The thing that truthfully impacts the game most is free throws, because if you're tied in the fourth quarter and you make your free throws, then you're up a bunch, and if the other team doesn't, then they get down easily, and then they have to start fouling, which sends them to the line.
Well, as you can see now, they're definitely taking the quick and easy shots instead of to bring those points up on the scoreboard.
Cary likes using the give and go play, and it works again for number 31 scoring.
Middle Creek's going to run the same exact play. Betsy Dorr is going to get fouled again. I believe the foul is on number 11. It's Aisha Henry.
Was anyone having deja vu there? Same play, same person fouled.
If it keeps working for you, keep doing it. They're clearly not stopping it well enough.
Dorr's first shot, no good. So far throughout the game, Cary's highlight player so far has definitely been number 31, Whitney Coleman. She's a big body down low. She's definitely going to put in her a lot. She's got a lot of strength for girls varsity basketball. She's making her presence known down low.
Betsy Dorr makes her second shot. Cary ball off the turnover.
See, I don't know what was wrong there. there was definitely a couple fouls. Something was going on, and
Looked like
refs did not blow the whistle at all.
looked like a jump ball also.
Yeah, you know, those are the ones you like to have back that could be the turning point of the game.
Earlier in the first quarter, Middle Creek had 3 fouls and Cary had 0. Now Cary has 5 fouls and Middle Creek has 4, I believe. So Cary has definitely changed on being more aggressive.
And the three-point play is good. Number 31, Whitney Coleman, who we just talked about.
She's going to change this game.
The pass just through the hands of Kimmy Pittman. If she had caught that, a good scoring chance for Middle Creek.
Cary's only down 2 now with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And Coleman was fouled once again, number 25, Bree McCrimmons, her first. Now here lately we've seen Coleman, she's getting the ball every time down the floor.
How many points does she have? It has to be at least 7, at least with out of the 15 total.
Yeah, you know, she's racking up some good numbers. A lot of good layups she's had tonight.
She's definitely their big body to go to down low. She's clearly dominating down there.
And she's going to get whistled for a foul. Zion Ali comes in for the rebound.
21 for Middle Creek takes the point. Bit of confusion down on the court.
Looks like a clock issue.
With the official scorekeeper, just wanted to make sure who the foul was on. Ali's going to get it to Shink. Tries to look for Dora down low, and she's going to get it. But foul. Foul's going to be called on Cary. Number 30.
Now it's a 1-on-1 opportunity with 7 fouls. So now they at least have one. Middle Creek has at least 1-on-1 for the rest of the half. So that's going to be a big impact.
Dora's shot no good. Cary's going to look to run.
Basket missed by number 30. Out of bounds on Middle Creek. Cary ball.
And you just see that big number 31 in there the whole time. She's definitely not taken back at all.
Jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to Cary.
Substitution for the Imps, number 25, Marjan Ahmad. Comes into the game for number 20, Natalie Shearwood.
You know, not much substitutions for both teams at all. I think maybe 2 or 3 players at a time.
Easy layup by number 25 for Middle Creek. 4 minutes to go. Middle Creek's up 19-15.
Foul's going to be called on number 10, Betsy Dorr.
But it's not a shooting foul, so they don't get the 2 shots.
Would they call that a reach?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
She was lucky it wasn't a shoot foul. It was really close.
And the bucket's good for Cary, number 30.
It's Meredith Courtney with a good mid-range jump shot.
Cary is now playing his zone defense. And the
Crimmins
three's
gets
good.
a good 3. Good rebound by Bree. Middle Creek's going to slow things up here. Shin gets the ball down low to Pittman. Shot just off the rim.
And just off the hands of Bree, Cary ball.
Looks like number 15, Sydney Smith's going to check into the game for Kimmy Pittman. Kicks it back out to Ali. Spots for 3, no good. Rebound goes to McCrimmons.
Looked like a foul there, but it turns out it was just out of bounds.
Cary's working the ball around the 3-point line. Courtney had a good shot opportunity. The foul's going to be called on number 31, Whitney Coleman. She's a little frustrated with that call. A good aggressive fight for the ball by Middle Creek. Getting in there. A couple loose ball opportunities could have gone either way. Ayan Ali, great anticipation of where the ball was going to be and went after it.
How many fouls does she have tonight? She's got at least 3, doesn't she?
3 out of the 6,
Coleman?
so.
She has 2 actually.
So that's a third of the fouls. That's still a lot. And 5 fouls in the game, so she's only limited. If she gets 3 more, then she'll be out, and that'll be a big impact.
Number 10 and number 24 check in for Cary.
Both shots good for number 30. Number 25 for Cary takes it a quick jumper, rebounded by Middle Creek. Shooting foul for Cary.
Sydney Smith's going to take a trip to the line for 2. Foul's on number 11, Aisha Henry. First shot is good. Yeah, so far Middle Creek's really been capitalizing on their free throws tonight.
Second shot's good also.
Yeah, Tucker, like you said, free throws are really going to impact the game in the long run. You know, if they execute like they're supposed to, make their free throws here early, then you know, when the time comes at the end of the game, whether it's a 1, 2, or 3-point lead, you know, it's because of the free throws. Ahmad went for 3. Bank wasn't open. Miller's gonna find Ali in the corner. 3, no good. Sydney Smith with a good rebound. Loose ball. Cary comes away with it.
A minute to go, and Middle Creek's up 9.
Sydney Smith comes away with another rebound. She's been all over the boards tonight. You know, Middle Creek's probably gonna hold for the last shot, and that'd be the smartest thing to do.
And turnover by Middle Creek. Number 25 gets it, passes to number 24, and it's good.
Yeah, Middle Creek still got a little advantage with the score, so nothing really hurt with that play. Shink with a good mid-range jumper.
Obviously, the Cary fans thought that was a travel. Foul, shooting foul of 0.1 seconds left, and this will be the last play of the game. Well, half.
First shot, no good.
Second shot's good.
And that's going to be the end of the half as Middle Creek holds an 8-point lead over Cary. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after halftime. we're back with the sports block, just about to start the second half, as Middle Creek holds a 8-point lead, 28-20. They're going to control the ball here to start it off. Ashley Shink spots up. Good shot. A foul. I believe a turnover on Cary.
Turnover on Mill Creek. Number 31 for Cary has possession. And it's a charge against Cary. Middle Creek ball. Number 15 for Middle Creek in the post. Gets a charge on number 30. Cary ball.
That was definitely a rough play right there. Because, you know, she was backing up, and number 30 was there with her, and then just dropped her body down. So that was a good play by Cary to drop her body to make it look like a charge, but it was really close.
Second shot opportunity is no good. Well, full court press is going to be put on by Cary. Betsy Dorr cutting, gets a good layup to go. Middle Creek on a 4-0 run.
Out of bounds on Cary. It's Middle Creek's ball. Almost a turnover. It could have been a costly one by Middle Creek, but it instead stays in their possession. Three-second violation for Middle Creek. Middle Creek has the ball right now.
Shink tries to get the ball down low to Smith. A good defense holding for Cary.
The bucket for Cary is no good, but they get the rebound. Turnover on Cary. It was a foul, a push to be exact.
Finally a good pass. It's getting down low to Smith. She's going to be fouled by Courtney.
She didn't make it though, so it's two shots, not in one opportunity. First shot's no good. subbing on Cary. Number 22 is coming in for number 10. Second shot's up, and it's good.
And Middle Creek's going to take a timeout, as are we on the sports block. We'll be right back. And we're back. It's going to be Cary's ball to inbound. Middle Creek is going to run a full court press.
With 5 minutes to go, Middle Creek is up 11-33 to 22. Turnover on Cary, and the basket's good for Middle Creek.
Petty was definitely mad about that one.
And it looks like Cary is going to take a timeout. So we're going to take another break. You're watching the Sports Block. We'll be right back. And we're back. Middle Creek is still in the full court press. And Cary easily breaks it with a very easy 2 points.
You know, even though Middle Creek is up by good like 9 or 8, one of their key players, Justice White, is out tonight. We're really not sure what she's out with. We just know she's not playing tonight at all.
Cary just ran the full court press, but Middle Creek beat that very effectively. Deflected pass by number 25.
Petty is definitely coming out of the half though with a new strategy. Instead of the man-to-man, he's doing a nice full court press and having them rush the ball a lot, which is working out in their favor.
Mustangs are going to swing the ball to Ali.
3 points up
Good
and
three-pointer. Middle Creek playing great defense. Sydney Smith is getting in the way.
I'm pretty sure everyone out here was expecting a foul in that play, but there was none called.
Now, shouldn't that have been a charge?
A charge or a defensive foul. 3 points up and good for Middle Creek.
Yeah, Ayan Ali definitely has a hot hand for Middle Creek now. You know, just looking on the bench for Middle Creek, some surprise faces. But yeah, if I was the Mustangs, I'd definitely get the ball in her hand right now.
quick screen on the play for Cary.
Definitely in this half, though, Middle Creek's got more of the height advantage right now.
Kick on Middle Creek. Cary ball.
A little confusion to whose ball it was. McCrimmon's playing very some good defense, you know, getting in there, but a foul's gonna be called on number 22 for the Imps, Kiara Mason.
Well, definitely Cary's now doing the same thing, the full court pressing.
Dangerous pass. McCrimmon's just saving it from going out across the half court.
3 points up, but no good as it spirals around the rim. And it goes out of bounds. Cary ball.
That was Ellie's first miss this half so far. She had 2 3-pointers back to back to give her, up 6 points like that. But that was her first miss this half.
Thought she was going to try to redeem herself on that shot.
She definitely wants to take another one, though. You can tell.
And she did, and it's good.
And there she is again, coming up with a good steal. Tatiana Miller is going to get an and one opportunity. Substitution for Cary, number 25, Marjan Ahmad, and for number 20, Natalie Shearwood.
You know, in all the years I was here, I've only seen Petty jump around when he was angry. Never when he was very excited over the team.
Miller's free throw is no good. Still getting 2 points out of it. Sydney Smith, good steal. Betsy Dorr goes in, shot no good.
Cary gets the rebound, and she's trapped. But it's Cary ball.
Foul is going to be called on number 10, Betsy Dorr.
Substitution in number 5 for Middle Creek and for number 10.
Pass goes out of bounds. Middle Creek ball. And Betsy Dorr's going to take a seat. She has 3 fouls on the night. So Petty's going to kind of get her out of harm's way. She's only got 2 more to spare.
Cary still needs to work on the communication because they were still having some struggles even after the halftime break.
Foul's going to be called on the floor. Number 12 for the Imps. It's Paige. It's going to be her first foul.
Double dribble called, and now it's the Imps ball.
I really don't like that call. She definitely was tripped, and she was bobbling, trying to stay up.
Doesn't matter now because it's a turnover and 2 shots.
Tatiana Miller's going to take a trip to the line once again for a pair of free throws.
First shot's up, but no good. She's attempting the second one. No good also. Tip pass off Middle Creek, but it's actually better because she was wide open, but they didn't pass her, so it would have been an easy 2-pointer, but she missed.
That's the one turnover you're actually thankful for. So Ali comes to the line now to shoot a pair of free throws.
First shot, no good.
2 substitutions in for Cary. Number 33 and 21 are coming in for 22 and 12. One minute to go in the quarter, when with Middle Creek up 46-24.
They're going to wave that shot off as there was a lane violation. Within the closing seconds of the third quarter, Middle Creek is kind of running away with this one.
Turnover by number 30. The results in Middle Creek ball.
Cary's just making stupid mistakes with the dumb turnovers and too much fouling. That's the issue, is the fouling.
As we said before, whenever we say something, it always goes against us.
Very true.
Looked like a travel there, but it wasn't called. And a foul there, but wasn't called also.
Foul on number 15, Sydney Smith. Substitution for the Mustangs. Waiting for a substitution for Middle Creek.
Yeah, it looks like number 11, Holly Height, and it looks like 32, Pittman are coming in.
And number 4.
It's Kim Glover. Number 4, 32, Kimmy Pittman. And number 11, Holly Height.
And it looks like they came in for number 5, Shank, 25, 3. And I don't know the other one.
Cary airballs and it turns up being a jump ball. And the possession arrow is pointing towards Cary, so Cary's possession still. Confusion on the court again.
Looks like an angry fan yelling, score should be 26 instead of 25. So now there's a big confusion. Apparently nobody has an idea. Oh. So now the score is 46-26 Middle Creek.
Missed shot attempt by Cary, so the score remains with the final 15 seconds in the quarter.
We've got a Tri-9 scoring update for girls basketball. Holly Springs is over Athens Drive at the half, 33-32.
Middle Creek tries for the buzzer beater, but it's no good. End of the quarter.
We're going to take a break here. Just about to start the fourth quarter. You're watching the Sports Block. We'll be right back. And we're back with 8 minutes left to go in the game. Middle Creek holds a 20-point lead over Cary, 46-26.
This is definitely a blowout.
I actually thought it would be closer since after the first quarter the score was only 9-8, so I thought it would be a much better game.
And Cary, they've been running the fast break a lot. Middle Creek needs to tighten up the defense.
That was a poor judgment call by Pittman. Should have just took it up herself and attempt to take a foul.
Points up and no good. Sees Pittman down low and the basket's good.
Coleman's three is no good.
I truthfully wouldn't expect her to see her shooting threes because she looks more like a forward, so I would expect her to see her more down low, not shooting a three.
Yeah, we've seen her down low a lot tonight and getting her points down low. Maybe she's just thinking her team's down by so much that, she had good form on it. It wasn't like she's new to taking threes, but she just couldn't get that one to fall. We're going to get a foul. Sydney Smith coming up with a foul.
Petty definitely trying to get an understanding on that foul. It was an iffy one.
And he is not too happy about it at all.
When is Petty really happy, honestly? Unless they're winning 20-0.
Got a point there.
And another foul on Sydney Smith. It's going to be her fifth. She's done for the night. Fouled out. Number 25, Bree McCrimmon's going to come back into the game. First shot is good.
Both of these teams, if they get fouled, they at least get a 1-on-1 shot because they both have over 7 fouls. So if Middle Creek gets one more foul, then Cary automatically gets 2 shots.
Kimmy Pittman dribbles it out of bounds. Cary will get another scoring chance. There's still a lot of time left, so Cary, the team's never out of the game. They just have to accumulate some good scores.
But the thing is, they're down so much, they have to play like a fast break and just shoot as soon as they get the ball.
Jump ball called while everyone was expecting the foul. And it's Cary's ball right now.
Miller comes up with a steal, gets it to McCrimmon, passes it back to Miller. Good layup, good teamwork there. McCrimmon to Miller.
I would be expecting Cary to provide more pressure since they're down this much and they want to catch up. But actually, Middle Creek is providing more pressure than the Imps.
What is this? Their second game home? Did they win the first one?
Yes.
So they want to keep, home field advantage and keep winning their home games.
Mm-hmm.
It's working out for them.
And right now it looks like a blowout, 52-29 with 5:20 to go.
And we're going to take a quick break. You're watching the Sports Block. We'll be right back. we're back here. With about 5 minutes left to go. Middle Creek 52, Cary 29. So, Middle Creek, they've definitely got the advantage right now. They just need to keep playing great defense. So far, they've come up with a lot of turnovers. Just plays like that where Cary forces the ball down low, forcing the pass, not coming out with the best opportunities. That's when Middle Creek really comes up with the good turnovers. She's gonna get a foul on the floor.
1-and-1 opportunity for Middle Creek now.
And for our boys varsity basketball team, Middle Creek is winning 46-26 at the start of the fourth quarter. Just like our girls team, kind of running away with it against Cary.
This is definitely a different free throw. I've never seen something like this before.
I have never either, so that's something new.
Both shots no good. It's going to be dribbled off the knee of Courtney. So Middle Creek's going to get the ball back.
Another free throw shooting that's interesting is the number 21 on Cary, I believe it is. She just steps up and shoots it. Takes a step, then shoots it. Never seen that before.
I guess whatever works for you, you make them. That's all that matters.
And that should have been a foul, I believe, but it wasn't, but it turns out being a basket.
Just a lot of flopping going on. That's the issue.
And another turnover for Cary. And Middle Creek's certainly not done. They're not letting off at all. Coming out with very quick scoring plays.
They're definitely going back from the first quarter, little quick pick and rolls. That's what's working for them. Oh, fast break.
And the fast break turns out to be 2 points. Number 10 tries to use a pump fake, uses a pump fake, but it turns out being a foul and no basket. So 2 shots.
First shot is good.
Number 11 is subbing in for number 12.
Ball is going to stay with Cary. Loose ball goes off the foot of a Mustang.
And Kimmy Pittman does not agree with that because she thought it was off the toe of number 11.
Pass goes out to Courtney. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Imps.
Number 11 gets the rebound, but it's no good. Middle Creek turns up with it, and they're running down the court.
It's looking like they're going to do a nice full complete substitution.
Yeah, he's
there's
gonna
really no
empty the bench.
There's no sense in having them keep running back and forth when you're up by that much. Just let the other guys who haven't played get a chance to touch the ball a little bit.
Especially with 3 minutes left, so there's not much time left to get, I believe, 20 points.
Yeah, talking about putting some good subs in. We forgot to mention Tyler Ross. Had she have played this year, would have been the most dominant player on the Mustangs lineup. but unfortunately she had an ACL injury early in the season and had to get it operated on, so she's out for the remainder of the season. And real quick, we have a Tri-9 scoring update. Panther Creek girls basketball defeats Fuquay Varina 67-52. Yeah, going back to Tyler Ross, she just recently signed with NC State to play softball. So I was talking to her today, and she said that she should be back after spring break to play the last half of the softball season. So she's excited for that. Whether it not be basketball, she's just excited to get off such an injury like an ACL to keep playing.
It's a pity she couldn't be there for basketball, because that would have been a lot of interesting games being missed. Out of bounds on Middle Creek. Possession remains with Cary.
Three-pointer. In and out.
Just barely misses. Out of bounds, I believe it is, on Middle Creek.
Cary just can't get anything down low with the 2-3 zone put on by the Mustangs. Shot's going to be waved off. A travel called on number 20, Natalie Shearwood, for the Imps. And with 49.8 seconds left, Apex boys basketball leads Green Hope 50-46. Apex has the ball as of now.
Turnover on Middle Creek. Number 11 for Cary is going to the line. Shooting 1 and 1, I believe it is.
And she's got 2 shots. There's a shooting foul.
Oh, sorry about that.
It looks like Cary's going to bring in a mass substitution as well. Second shot is good. Ashley Shink's going to come in for Atiana Miller, who played a great game tonight. A lot of steals, a lot of fast break points.
Speaking of fast break points, that was an easy opportunity, but it was blown by Middle Creek.
Good defense by An Ali.
Turnover on Cary. It's going Middle Creek's way with 1:30 to go.
Ball out of bounds. Going to stay with the Mustangs.
Well, with a minute left, it's clearly obvious who the victory is going to tonight. In the beginning, though, both teams did look pretty tough. They were only, I think, a point. Middle Creek's up a point in the second, and then just kind of second half just went downhill.
Yeah, it was 9-8 in the first quarter, and just downhill for Cary after that.
Ahmad gets a good three-pointer to go. And unfortunately, it's too little too late with 40 seconds left.
And now Muddle Creek is going to the line.
Ali's first shot is no good. Overall, for the game tonight, who do you think is the two standout players for both teams?
Well, for Cary, it was definitely 31. It was probably their biggest, play. Who was main point in the game for them, honestly. That was probably their biggest. And it has to be their, it looked like their point guard. I want to say it's number 11, but she's sitting on the bench, so I'm not too sure who it is.
And for Middle Creek, one of them, I believe, is 21.
Yes,
she's in
Ayan Ali.
Ali is definitely, there was their big, put up the points.
And also, she was good on defense with a couple deflected passes and block shots, I believe. And she's being sent to the line right now.
There's really no sense in fouling right now. You're not going to come back from 60 to 36.
Yeah, with
deficit,
16 seconds left, so it's kind of just let the clock run out and end it.
I mean, Ali's definitely liking it because she's racking up her points total for tonight.
Yeah, have her stats go up. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Cary is still showing their full effort, though, even with 10 seconds. And that's ball game.
With the final buzzer, Middle Creek comes out with their second home win. They take this one away, 61 to 36. Like we said, number 31 for Cary, Whitney Coleman, was definitely their big powerhouse down low. They worked with her a lot in the beginning of the game to get their points. Mainly down low. We saw her take a three, here in the second half, but unfortunately didn't go for her. Her main role was down low. And for Middle Creek, definitely number 21, Ayan Ali, had, I think I counted 4 three-pointers. She only missed one of them. And then, a lot of good free throws at the end of the game, a lot of good layups. And then again, our top 3 scorers, Betsy Dorr, Ashley Schenk, and Sydney Smith. Unfortunately, Sydney Smith had to exit the game early. She fouled out of the game. But that just really shows her aggressive side. She's not afraid to foul, not afraid to be in anyone's face. So, it's good to see a lot of the other team getting in to get some minutes. Like you said, Petty, right there at the end of the game, Petty was, he was a very happy coach, the way his team played. He could just kind of sit back and watch the game unfold.
I'm actually surprised Betsy Dorr did so well because she was just out from a concussion, and I wouldn't expect this much from her since she didn't get much practice.
You could definitely tell that Pittman was trying to, she was being aggressive, but not too much because she had the foul trouble the last time around. So you don't want that as your biggest stat. You're the big fouler. So you want to take it easy in the next game around.
Yeah, Tucker, like you said about Betsy Dorr, it was good to see her back coming off a concussion. It's not always the easiest thing having a concussion. You don't get the practice time you need, and you don't get the maximum play time. So it's good to see her shine tonight. I think that's going to wrap it up for us here on the Sports Block. For Kevin Brunson, Mike Calderati, and Tucker Penny, thanks for tuning in, and tune in next week where we'll have another broadcast of a Mustang basketball game. You're watching the Sports Block, and thanks, guys.